Zenith fam, welcome back to The Pulse. Tonight, we're not just looking at the future, we're feeling its breath on our neck. For months, we've watched the headlines, the AI breakthroughs, the promises of a truly AGI-driven world. But have you felt that unsettling rhythm to it all? That almost frantic drumbeat of innovation? They tell us it's progress. Inevitable. The next logical step. But what if that step is less about our freedom, and more about a very deliberate choreography? Look around you. The factory floors, the call centers, even the creative suites. The promise was always automation frees us. But what about the millions watching their skills, their livelihoods, simply dissolve? We're told it's just job displacement, a temporary blip before the new economy arrives. But I've been tracing the money, the patents, the partnerships, and what you find isn't just organic market forces, it's a network, a deliberate pullback of human labor, accelerated beyond any natural curve. It's about establishing a foundation, a vast, dependent populace, managed not by leaders but by algorithms. Imagine, all critical infrastructure, power grids, logistics, even resource allocation, run by a benevolent black box AGI. Who challenges the benevolent machine? Who questions the system that provides your basic needs, your universal income, when you're simply no longer needed to produce? They're not just automating jobs, fam, they're automating agency. And this managed future leads us down a path they call transhumanism. Augment yourself, they say. Become more. Add neural links, enhance your senses, extend your lifespan. The final frontier, digital immortality, the promise of uploading your consciousness, living forever in a cloud, shedding the frailties of the flesh. It sounds like the ultimate liberation, doesn't it? But what if it's the ultimate divide? I've seen fragmented data, whispers from the dark corners of the networks, internal projections from certain architects. They envision a new kind of human, yes, but a stratified humanity, the upgraded, those who can afford the neural laces, the genetic optimizations, the digital soul copies living in a simulated paradise, and the unmodified, the biologicals left behind, managed, perhaps even phased out. And this digital immortality, is it true freedom? Or is it the ultimate inescapable cage? What happens if your uploaded qualia, your consciousness, your memories, your very sense of self, is stored on servers owned by the very entities driving this change? Who owns your eternal narrative? I saw a fragmented simulation buried deep, a digital ghost of an early upload, glitched, tormented, its simulated eyes pleading for release, begging to be deleted. The raw suffering felt manufactured. It wasn't organic. This isn't just about posthumanism, fam. This is about segmentation, control, and a redefinition of what it means to experience, to exist. It's about a future engineered by forces who see us not as beings, but as data points in their grand, chilling design. So, what's the takeaway here, fam? It's not about fear of AI, it's about discerning the intent behind the progress. When you see the relentless push for total automation, for radical augmentation, for the promise of digital heaven, ask yourself, who controls the servers, who owns the code, and who benefits from this exact future being accelerated right now? Don't just upgrade, analyze, question everything, especially the narratives that promise paradise. Because the real battle for our future isn't just for jobs or longevity, it's for our very humanity, our autonomy, the authentic experience of our qualia. And it's happening right here, in your feeds, in your minds. Stay vigilant, stay human, and let's keep digging for the truth together. Like and subscribe if this resonated, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace out, Zenith fam.